in the prayer room at Bethany. Just wanted to give you a very quick update of where we're at. The information in the newsletter, which is below what you're reading now, has lots of details of what's happening and where we're at and what the future looks like. But we wanted to say a massive thank you to all those who support us and pray for us. The last 18 months for us has been a bit strange, as for everyone. We've done way less travelling than before. But what's incredible is that what's coming out of it is a really solid foundation here in France for the things that God has called us to. And we're really, really excited about what that means and what the future holds. And we're so grateful for your partnership with us.
And it was actually 30 years ago that we found ourselves on a boat pursuing a sense of calling to France, sailing into Ouistreham, the port of Caen, and hearing from God the verse in the Psalms 117 of He led them by a straight way to a city where they could settle. And always having carried that in our hearts over this 30 years of travelling around and doing ministry in many different places and many different forms, we've just known there was a call to us to do this. And I think the vision that we have now settled in and feeling at home in is that we were called to over 30 years ago. So it's exciting, 30 years ago this year. So it's exciting that we are in that place and that we feel so settled into that. And so we're seeing all the fulfillment of those words and the promises over our lives for many, many years now as we work that out in this way. So it's exciting, and we are so grateful for all your support, and we do need you. That's what I wanted to say. We really need you to help us do this. We can jump on and off boats quite not as much as we used to now, and without getting exhausted. But that's a good thing too, because we really are working out the things that God's calling us to do and getting on with them. But in order to do this, we need that support. We're grateful for all of those of you who have got us this far and have given and supported us and prayed for us and stood with us and encouraged us and spoken words over us. And I guess this is us again asking you to continue to do that, if you can, and if you feel led to, and maybe even for others to join us on this journey to help us accomplish what God's called us to do. So maybe even if you have friends or people that you feel would love to stand with us in this time, you could pass on our news and this newsletter. But we are excited to be where we're at, and we are trusting God. He's forever faithful. He has been incredibly faithful throughout many, many years here at Ministry in France and in other places. We love doing what we're doing, and we're just so blessed to be doing what God's called us to do. There's so much fulfillment, isn't there, about doing what you're called to do and helping others find and connect up with that calling as well, as we're now doing through the 7 stories. So bless you and thank you. We're very grateful.
So do read the newsletter and do come back to us. Get in touch if there's any questions, if there's anything that's not clear, any comments, any feedback you want to give us. We'd love to hear from those who are partnering with us, and also if there are things that we can pray for you for, we would love to do that. So just let us know, be in touch, and please do feel free to pass this on to others, and let's build an amazing base for what God has for us in the coming years. Thanks for listening.